All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, and salutations to all Akim out there pushing this truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners. All right. I'm the brother Shamar Month from GMS Miami coming to you Akim with another live stream. Lord's will this video be edifying and cave to the body. All right. And the title, as you see on the screen, is "The Word of the Lord has gone and is throughout the whole earth. I mean the whole world. All right, because as we know, man, okay, the scriptures tell you that. Yeah, I got it pulled up. It's the first precept. I'll read it. Matter of fact, this is the book of Matthew 24:14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come, right? So as the scripture says, this word, all right, the gospel of the kingdom must be preached in all the world for a witness, and then the end shall come. And as you see, when you go up into Matthew 24th chapter, all right, um, all right, this is when Yahawashi basically tells the disciples, all right, the telltale signs of the end, okay, but yet at the end of the day, no man knows the hour, so he gave them signs. Okay, when you see certain of these things come to pass, then you'll know that the end is near. Okay, and one of those things also is all right, being that the word would be preached throughout the world, man. Okay, what you have dudes talking about, great awakening is not happening in blah blah, whatever the case may be, but yet here it is. You have men, all right, which as you see on the top of the screen, I got a few pages lined up, as much as I could find, all right, in a short period of time. Okay, you have men, all right, throughout the known world, okay, not just in America, okay, South Central, okay, North Central and South America, all right, you got brothers in the African continent, okay, you got brothers in Europe, all right, you got brothers in the hey, yesterday, well, the live stream from the apostles on Saturday. Yeah, I was catching some of it today. I started yesterday. I was catching some of it today. All right, and the apostles was just getting shalawams from all over the place, man. Iran, dudes in Iran was saying what's up. Apostles was mentioning, there's brothers out in, Philippines, which I remember when that brother came on the scene. All right, and brothers all over the place, man. There's brothers in Russia that's probably out there who knows about this truth, because you got to understand this word has gone out throughout the world, man. So what I want to do real quick is see what this word world means right here in Matthew 24th chapter. Oikomeaning. All right. Hey, we got to get into these words as well. That's what helps you get a better understanding of certain, all right, of particular precepts in scriptures, man. So this is G3625. So you're not gonna play. All right, there you go.
Strong's G3625. Oikumene. Oikumene.
Oikoumene, the inhabited earth, man. Okay, the portion of the earth inhabited by Greeks, and tell you that distinction from the lands of the barbarians, the Roman Empire, subject to all the subjects of the empire, the whole inhabited earth, the world, the inhabitants of the earth, men, the universe, the world. Okay, so the word, the Yahawashi. All right, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do something real quick. Should have did this before the video. Salakia, have mercy upon me. Red letter it real quick. All right, which I would encourage you brothers. All right, if younger brothers who haven't gone into Matthew 24 to actually read this and pair it with Second Ezra, the ninth chapter. All right, it's a good read, man. All right, and from there, Spirit will lead you to other precepts as well. Okay, but the red letter, when you hit the red letter, it basically shows the words of Yahawashi, who the world actually calls Jesus Christ, in red. All right, so these were the words of Yahawashi himself, and he actually said it. I'll read it again. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So right now we're seeing the word being preached throughout the whole world, man, throughout the whole Okumeni, man, the inhabited earth, man. Okay, the world. All right. We're seeing that by seeing uh men of the Lord spring up here, spring up there. You got brothers in Jamaica, you got brothers in the islands, okay, Virgin Islands and etc. All right. You got brothers in Peru, okay, in Australia, Holland, London, okay, yeah, and the list goes on and on and on. The Lord is waking His men up via what? The internet, man. All right, www, man, World Wide Web. See, world. All right, World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, commonly known as the web, is information space where documents and other web resources and uh, identified by uniform resource locators, which may be interlinked by hypertext and also accessible over the internet. All right, and this World Wide Web is relatively available throughout the whole world, man. Wherever there's a satellite tower posted, and they put up whether it's a 4G, and now you got the 5G starting to come out. The 5G towers up. Okay, you get your little computer, a freaking mobile hotspot, or you get a phone that carries phone service and it has an internet package on it. Okay, you'll be able to do the same thing that I'm doing right now, surfing the web. All right, you want to go on YouTube, you'll be able to, just 2 clicks go on YouTube. You want to go blue letter, it'll be 2 clicks go on blue letter, etc., man. Okay, so the word has gone out, and let's jump to Psalms real quick. This is Psalms 19. Load the water. This is Psalms 19 and verse 2. I start at verse 2. Day unto day utter a speech, and night and day unto day utter a speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor knowledge where their voice is not heard. Okay, because at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father has poured His Spirit upon His men, starting with the apostles on down, and the men of great millstone that are sincere. All right, and other brothers, all right, who may not have the banner that this train passed by. Bright line strikes again, and that train right there, the bright line's been the Lord been judging people using that train past few weeks and months down here in Miami. But back to the topic, all right. The Lord has been pouring His Spirit upon His men, okay, to continue to utter His words, man, to continue to speak His words, as it tells you in Second Ezra, the 15th chapter. He put his words. All right, dang man, I really don't like butchering precepts, so let me see if I can just find it real quick. Bear with me, my rawness, brothers. Salakia. All right. This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 1. All right. And come on, man. And it reads, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. So it's the Lord that's putting His words into our mouths to speak these things, man. Okay, and He has His Spirit upon us that day unto day, night unto night, whether it's sun up or sun down, no matter where it is on the earth, His men are doing the same thing in the same spirit, which is the spirit of prophecy, man. All right, pushing videos, all right, at camp, because brothers go to camp at various different times, various different days. Okay, so you got brothers at the camp, okay, You might have a brother at camp on Friday night, and that same Friday night, all right, which would be a morning, whether it be Thursday morning or a Saturday morning on the other side of the world. You got a brother who just woke up, who's doing what, man? He's doing a sit down, man. Okay, and guess what? There is no speech, nor language where their voice is not heard, man. Because at the end of the day, the Lord got His men pushing the word in various languages as well, man. All right, covering all ends. Like I like to say, the Heavenly Father covers all ends, man. He leaves no loose ends, man. Okay, so nobody has that. Oh, I didn't hear the word, or oh, he was speaking English. I don't understand English, man. No, the Heavenly Father has His men speaking in various languages all day and all night, man. Okay, verse 4. Their line is gone throughout the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath He set a tabernacle for the sun. So the words of the Lord, the words of Yahawashi through these men have gone out. All right, through that line, man. All right, throughout the whole world, man. Okay, throughout the whole earth. And that line is that internet, man. That World Wide Web. Let's move on. Okay, this is Psalm 16 and verse 6. Uh, it reads, the lines are falling onto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. Okay, let's keep going. This is the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 18. So, start out. See if I should start up. I start at verse 13. This is Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, all right, shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? Right, man. So if there's people out there, all right, there's souls out there who believe on the Lord, all right, who the Lord has ordained to be of their elect, okay, who the Heavenly Father has sealed in their mind, okay, from the foundations to call upon them for salvation. Okay, how are they going to be able to do that if they didn't hear of the Lord, or if they didn't hear of the good gospel, or the good graces that the Lord has to come, man? And how are they going to do that without a preacher, man? Now here it is, the Lord set up the apostles, okay, which rightly divide the word of truth, all right, and who's been doing it for 20 plus, 30 plus years now, okay. The Lord set them up, all right, and they can't bounce around place to place, place to place. They would never be able to sit down and do their own lessons, man, or do their own camp, because they would always be on the move, man. Okay, so the Heavenly Father created this internet. Okay, so the apostles, all right, who started this wonderful work, okay, could send this message out, and then guess what? From a few clicks, all right, the men of the Lord has, scrolling through YouTube, a few clicks, and then whoop, next thing you know, oh shoot, Yahawashi, oh Yahawashi, oh my gosh, wow. And then next thing you know, somebody was just hit with, oh shit, just deja vu. I see myself here before. This has to be the truth. I've been looking for the truth all this time. Or like a testimony I personally heard of. Okay, one day get on the YouTube, and then the day before it was nothing but folly, and then the next day it's nothing but truth flooded on their YouTube page, man. Okay, and next you know, oh, ooh, there you go, another member of the elect possibly sealed, man. Okay, and it's going out because of what? Because the Lord set up the internet and set up the apostles and poured His Spirit upon the apostles to use the World Wide Web, man, to push the word throughout the known world, man, via the internet, man. The internet is doing all the heavy lifting right now. All right. Verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah saith, Lord, who hath believed our report? So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, Have they not heard? Yea, verily, and that word verily means truly. All right, if you want, you can look it up. Okay, you know what? I'll do it. You know, I'm gonna do a quick Google search, and I'm gonna do an etymology search. I'm gonna look up the Google search for verily. Yeah, it's gonna fix it. All right, verily, truly, certainly. All right, and the etymon. Drag this way. Okay, verily, adjective in truth. For early 14th circa from Middle English, very true, real. All right. So Paul's saying, okay, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, yes, truly, yes, surely. Their sounds went out into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world, man. Okay, so the words of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi have gone out throughout the whole world, throughout the four corners of the world, man. Okay, Isaiah 62. Fat fuck. This is the book of Isaiah 62, and verse 7, because at the end of the day, that's why we push so much content on the internet, and when we go out to camps, we do it diligently and we continue to post it on the internet, man, because this is how the end is going to be ushered in, man. Okay, it's like on some manifest destiny type stuff, man. Okay, you continue to talk about it over a while, it's going to manifest itself, and especially the words of the Heavenly Father being of so much great value and so much great power. Okay, this is how we bring down the strongholds, man. We cast down imaginations using the word of the Lord. So why not do it, man? Okay, why not put it on the web? Okay, why not continue to push this word uh, 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 throughout the four corners, man? By the YouTube, man, by the internet, man, by the unicorn, okay, by using the Urim and Thummim, man. All right, as you see, if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, man, all right, from pushing His word, okay, the whole world is shaking right now, man, at the presence of the word of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, man. Everybody who's on the left hand side, okay, are either in two mindsets. They're afraid of what's to come, or they see what's to come, and they're immersing themselves and they're overindulging themselves in more and more wickedness to try to hide or to mask the fact that their time is at an end, man. And it's all happening because Yahweh Shema Shai has poured his spirit upon his men to push the truth, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 62 and 7. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. And that's why Yahweh Shai told Peter, okay, the apostle Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep, man. Because this is how we're going to go home, man. You have to keep working, okay? Through us continuing to work, starting with the apostles on down, doing our diligent part and doing our part and doing this work and fulfilling our lot in this ministry, okay? Brothers are waking up throughout the whole world and they're joining into the labor, man. The harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. They're getting up, they're waking up. The Lord is waking them up, all right? And they're joining in into the labor and they're putting their hands to the plow sincerely, and they're pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and helping us go home, man. We're building to go home, man. That's all we're doing right now, man. Okay? And I get some of these pages of brothers, all right, and I'll close. Okay, this is the brother GMS La Rocca Asher Bolivia. This brother's in Bolivia. All right, they doing the work out in Bolivia. Okay, uh, uh, GMS Babylonia in Le Mas Peru. All right, his brothers in Peru. Okay, Northern tribe. All right, all right. GMS Australia. Okay, you got the elders and the brothers in London. Okay, and from this London camp is various other branches, man. All right, brothers in the London camp speak various different dialects in different tongues, man. Okay, and prophesy in different tongues. I remember the video came out at one point. The brothers was preaching somebody in the Romanian tongue, man. All right, come on, man. Uh, 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 Guyana, okay, GMS Guyana. All right, brothers doing work out there. That's it, what Africa and Central Africa, man. All right, so the word of the Lord has gone out, man. So if you can't see it and you can't perceive it and you think, it's just fairy tales and blah, 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 man, then that obviously shows how much the Lord is really not dealing with you. Okay, and at least you repent for the word for the things that you say, and you sit down and sincerely ask the Lord to open your eyes, okay, for you to see what's being done in your face. All right, you're going to be ousted and you're not going to be a part of the salvation, man. So, Lord's word, this video was edifying. All right, again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash, and double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Shalom.